Yo, 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 new. There is a new Rocket League major going on, and that is very exciting for us Rocket heads. Yeah, I don't know, I feel guilty. I feel so guilty watching Rocket League, because I hate Rocket League. That has been my shtick forever. But it's quite fun just watching, because, you know, people actually know what the fuck they're doing, and, you know, it's entertaining to watch people who can actually play at that fucking level. But what I think is the funniest thing ever, god damn it, is that, you know, all the majors, like the tournament is like big enough that they can actually do the whole live event, rent out a stadium thingy, or at least like an arena stadium. I don't know. But now it's just I don't know if it's because it's not a really big major, or it's not a big city, or like whatever the lore is, but there are just fucking empty bleachers all around the the entire arena. I don't know, it's in a city called Raleigh, which sounds an awful lot like Rayleigh from One Piece, which is the only thing I can get into my head. So yeah, that has just been going on. I don't know, the stream is over now, so I guess they're doing the second half tomorrow. But what are the highlights? What can I remember from this major? I don't know, I didn't really pay too much attention. I know that Vitality fucking absolutely slammed NRG. Vitality had a stacked ass team in the form of what do they have? They have fucking Monkey Moon, they have Sen, and they have Exotic, and that is a correct ass team. And am I about to die here? Nah, there's no way. So they absolutely fucking slammed NRG. NRG not being bad at all. They kinda held their own, but they still got swept. So yeah, womp womp for them. Falcons winning huge over fucking what are they called? Dignitas. Also 4-0. So shout out. I don't know. I hate Dignitas. Just overall, because of apparently Jack. I don't know, I don't have a reason to, it's just my my instincts are telling me that Abjack is not, he is a guy to be hated. And that's basically the only reason I have, so yeah. I prey on his downfall. I plot his fall to, shit, I don't know. Anyway, not that exciting. Oh, my controller just, I guess it's connected again. Crisis averted. Yeah, so I have been out with the boys last night, and I can still feel the repercussions of that, just, you know, in my body. Not really. I'm just kind of tired, if I gotta be honest. So yeah, but not like I gotta sleep tired, just I don't want to do anything tired, you know what I mean? So I don't know, we didn't really plan fucking much. We planned going out eating, because it's been a while since we've seen each other. So we find this high-end restaurant where we went for a 5-course menu. No, 4-course? Yeah, 4-course menu, and you know, a bit of snacks to start off. It was like a I don't know. It was a fucking high-end experience. Also with like a new glass of wine for every meal in the course. And it was kind of weird because we didn't really know what we were walking into. We didn't know what half the shit was, but we went for what sounded pretty okay on the menu. Also, they didn't have like a lot of variety. So I mean, I guess that kind of sucked, but it was still really fucking good. What do we start off with? We started off with some kind of mid snacks. They were just like, you know, a little fucking ball of crunch, a little I don't know, I want to say slider. It was like a slider pretty much, but not, you know, I don't fucking know, not important. Then we went on to our first major dish, right, which was fucking apparently some sort of fish. And for reference, none of us like fish. We kind of ordered it by accident because we thought it was some sort of like fucking chicken or something, at least some sort of bird, because it I don't know, I think it had the word like tail in it or something. So yeah, shuckies, whoopsie daisies, that happens. But it was not like it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad. You could mask a lot of the flavor with just some goated ass bread they had and some the wine. I don't know. We basically went with just the recommendation of because none of us really know a lot about wines, so we just went with whatever the hell the chef wanted. So hell yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I have a shtick where I just hate fish, and it's not really like any fish specifically. It's just fish in general, which I find really weird. Like basically anything from the sea, any seafood is ass in my opinion. It is F tier on my tier list, right? So I'm kind of surprised that I didn't fucking throw up immediately of this, but it didn't taste like a whole lot, I gotta be honest. The sauce it was placed on did taste like a whole lot, so I just kind of left that behind, because that was kind of yucky, some fucking fish sauce. Ugh, yuck. But, I mean, I tried. That's the most important part, right? It was an accident, but, you know, let's pretend that I actually purposefully pushed my boundaries. Oh, I still have some soda left in this can. Don't mind if I do. It is fucking, it is so flat. There are 0 bubbles left in this soda. Anyway, what else did we order? What else did we order? We ordered some sort of chicken, I guess. It was fucking delicious. I do not know what they did with it. But it was just, I don't know, some chicken with some sort of like green paste inside it that tasted fucking delicious. The sauce was also fucking delicious. I don't know what was in it. From the outside it looked like just normal ass fucking chicken, like you know, different forms, right? But you know, little chicken breast, some singular chicken. All the dishes were really small. But there were enough time, like it was timed pretty well, I gotta be honest. All the timing was fucking absolutely perfect. Also, you know, you don't eat too fast, you don't eat too slow. It's pretty good. Also because it is a fucking, there were 5 sets of things we gotta eat, so, you know, there's that. What else? There was a third, but there was a fourth. I have the fourth, but the third, what was the third? I don't know. The fourth was some sort of, like, not reindeer, but a fucking, we didn't know what the fuck we ordered, but anyway, some sort of meat, with some pepper sauce. All of it tasted a lot like fucking pepper, which is not bad at all. I fucking love pepper. The other two did not like the pepper, but I fucking love the pepper, so shout out to pepper sauce. But yeah, I don't know. It didn't really work together, so kinda mid. what was the third thing? We ordered 4 different things. I fucking... Oh yeah, fucking steak tartare. Which is... fine. Relatively... I don't know, I've never been a fucking tartare guy. It's just too... it's too yucky in the, like... you know... I don't know, kinda too chewy, right? In terms of like, I don't know. There were some crunchiness in terms of some potato flakes, but there was not nearly enough. And you know, it was hard to get through. I gotta be honest. So you know, there's that. Afterwards, what did we do afterwards? We just headed straight to the most expensive bar we knew, because one of the guys is a fucking regular there, pretty much. But it's just, I don't know, it's just a bar that is, like, expensive for the sake of being expensive, right? It's a pretty chill vibe, I gotta be honest. It's a nice place. It's also like it's a literal hole in the wall. Like, it's supposed to be, like, quote-unquote secret, like, you know, yeah, people know where it is, but it's supposed to be secret, like, just some inconspicuous, like, backyard in the city, you know, where nobody goes, but, you know, then you open, like, a barn door or something, and then there's, like, yet another door that says, like, oh, temporarily closed or something, and then you open that, and then, boom, a whole as, like, hidden bar in this fucking behind a dumpster somewhere. It's a pretty awesome setup. It's pretty cool. It's pretty swell. Binder. It is pretty cool. I gotta be honest, but God, it is way too expensive for, you know, the quality you actually get. You basically just pay for the vibe, and to be fair, the vibes are pretty immaculate. But I don't know. I don't know, I guess I like the vibes of just some old classic bar better, but in terms of, I don't know, it wouldn't work with the hiding, you know, hiding in plain sight type of deal, because the whole shtick is, like, you go behind a dumpster and then you open some fucking, I don't know. It feels weird to go in there and then it would just be like a rundown local bar, some old guy. I don't know. That would feel kind of weird, but the fact that this is actual, like, really high-end stuff, holy shit, I missed both of those shrieks. This is horrendous. So yeah, we tried a couple of different things. We tried the normal, the highlight of it was probably the friggin' normal as Johnny Walker Blue label that we tried, because both of it, like, we bought a, what's it called? I have it right behind me. Elusive Umami, Johnny Walker Blue label. We bought it in Japan, just, you know, kind of offhandedly, and it is fucking delicious, right? But we've never tried a normal blue label, so we tried that, and that is it's really fucking good. I gotta be honest. I did not expect to like it because I've just seen all the, I don't know, reviews and, like, the text on the entire thing, like, saying, oh, we are like, this specifically tastes a hell of a lot like caramel. We have some caramelly notes, you know, written in those fancy words, you know what I mean? So yeah, that is what I expected. I expected that to be true, but it was not true. It just tasted fucking great. It tasted kind of mild, which is not a bad thing, right? It's just, it's not supposed to be too mild, because it's still a fucking whiskey, right? But TLDR, it was expensive as fuck. Again, so, yeah, 2 expensive ass places. So what did we do after that? Did we just, hitchhike home? Hell nah. We went to town. And to town, I mean, we bar hopped the rest of the night. And of course, because it's a fucking Friday and it is in, you know, a relatively bigger city, we were, it was expensive as fuck. So that kind of sucks, but we did get a good fucking night out of it, because, you know, I gotta be honest, I'm drinking less and less. I'm probably the one that drinks most out of us three, which I don't really know if that's something to brag about or not, but, you know, the whole shtick is that we all got pretty drunk pretty fast. Also because we literally chugged like fucking 6 or 7 glasses of wine while having dinner that did not fill our stomachs up too much. I'm pretty sure I didn't eat anything else that day, which also might not have helped. But I mean, shit, I wasn't hungry. What can I do? What can a man do? So, yeah, we went around. We played some fucking. We found a bar with literal just like mini golf courses inside the bar. That was like the whole shtick. That was pretty fire. I'm pretty sure I lost, but that was only because of one bullshit ass course that, you know, instead of having the limit being 7, the limit is 3. Like, what the fuck? That's fucked up. So yeah, that sucked pretty bad. But it was fun trying out. I don't know, then we went around a couple different places. We ended up in a bar where we were begging strangers for a single cigarette. Because we were getting to that point. So yeah, we eventually found some. I don't know how I got it back home, but I got it. It is currently sitting on my desk beside me. So who knows when I'm gonna fucking use them. Yeah. We went down to the docks, because that is a fucking the docks are like fucking 5 feet away from where shit is going down. We met some fellas there who one of them just, you know, accompanied us basically the entire night until we went home. And he straight up just pulled out very casually both ciggies and the Sasa, and I don't know, the Sasa didn't really fucking work for me and Bro 1. Bro 2, however, was fucked up by the Sasa. If my parents are watching this, my bad. Just pretend that I told you way earlier. Anyway, I am about to die. I just realized. This is bad. I don't know how I ended up here. Shit. So, yeah, that's essentially the night. I don't know. It's not like I got like fucking blackout drunk, right? But it was a solid night. A respectable night, because I don't usually like going out like fucking bar hopping like that, but you know, with the boys, it's been a while. I don't usually go out with them, so that's pretty epic. Also, like, this is one of the major places in the entire country to fucking go bar hopping like that. So, yeah, fucking shout out. But yeah, anyway, we got home. God damn it, I fucking missed that so hard. Went home. Oh, of course we hit the Mackers on the way home. After that, and then woke up like fucking several times throughout the night. I slept on the couch, which is a 2-man couch, by the way. So I slept like shit last night. And the night before that, I also slept like shit. And the night before that, I also slept like shit. So I am really in need of a good night's sleep. Luckily, it is Currently, is it currently Saturday? It's currently Saturday, almost Sunday. I have some things I gotta do tomorrow, but I don't really have, you know, a time limit on those things. So, yeah, probably just gonna hit the sack. It's almost midnight, so fuck. I'm getting a little tempted by the fact that I can just fumble this run and go to bed early. But I'm already 20 minutes in. I'm already a broken vessel. I might as well. You know, I'm I don't know. I wouldn't say in the final stretch, but in the stretch where I'm, you know, I'm not supposed to die in this stretch before I get to either Galleon or I don't know. I still fumble sometimes at Galleon, and I don't really know why. He's not that. I don't know. He's just on the edge of being like, you know, really easy, but also a little too hard to do while, you know, being zoned out the entire time. Oh well, we'll see. But hopefully, I mean, otherwise I'll just fumble at Collector, and nobody will notice. Nobody will be the wiser. Fuck, shit. Anyway, that's what I've been doing since last, I guess. Hanging out with the boys. It's been fun. We just sat there yapping for a couple hours today, and then we went home. Yeah. Real exciting stuff, I know. What have I done while I've been home? I don't fucking know. Watching Rocket League, pretty much. Just rotting. Certifiably rotting. I haven't even booted up any game. I haven't booted up Red Dead. I haven't booted up Dark Souls. I'm just rotting. Straight up. I have, however, downloaded the... my broski is also trying to learn some Japanese. There's fucking hyperfixation right now. And he's found a great fucking deck on Anki. Anki? Which I am trying to use. I just downloaded it today. It's fucking fire. It is way better than my last deck, because my last deck was just... I don't know, it started off with the fucking, the whole number stick that I talked about. And it fucking sucked. Because I cannot use these specific, you know, normal numbers, sure, I can use them. But these numbers, like the 8th day of the month, like, when the fuck am I gonna use that before, you know, all these other things, pretty much. Kinda sucks. But, you know, this new deck is way better at managing that, is way better at, like, you know, just beginner words, beginner phrases. Some of them, of course, I already know. So it has the option to just kind of skip those if you are, you know, higher level than new beginner. I'm still at the beginner stage, right? I'm not trying to glaze myself here. But I'm not, like, at fucking, you know, ground zero or whatever the fuck. So yeah, that is what I'm... I don't know, I really wanna just get, you know, fucking off-rip, like, change the limit to, like, fucking 50 or something words. But I know that's gonna fuck up my, like, if I'm actually gonna do this, like, rhythmically, I guess. So, you know, now I have that on top of the Hollow Knight daily runs. I gotta also do a daily run of doing some Anki questions, cards. So that's gonna be fucking great to see if I'm gonna I don't know, it feels way better than Duolingo, at least, because Duolingo is fucking ass. It's just, Duolingo decides for you, like, how well you did, where you decide for yourself here on Anki, and it is so much better. I don't regret learning the alphabet on Duolingo, because that's fine, it's just a fucking alphabet, there's not much to it. But, you know, when you start getting to, like, words and phrases, and, you know, you understand them, but, you know, not in this specific way that Duolingo thinks, you know, then that is fucking sacrilegious. You cannot do that, and you can just do that on Anki, it's not a problem. So that's pretty great, so I'm gonna, I don't know, hopefully try to do something about that. Get some stable, I don't know, stable just like routine up and running. Hopefully that's gonna turn out alright, because I really do need to get a routine in this, because otherwise my routine is pretty much just like whenever I stumble upon something Japanese, I try to practice it, but that's not enough practice to fucking learn a whole new language, right? I don't know, it would just be, why do I want to learn this? It would just be cool. Also, a lot of the reason I cannot lie is that I can then read the raw scans of One Piece. That would be pretty fire if I could. Because then I just get the chapter like you know, fucking a couple days before. Before even the Americans get them, because, you know, they get them before the Japanese, which is weird, right? How does that work? Because they're in Japanese first, right? But then they get leaked to the outside world, like way before they are released in the shops in Japan, because they're just like sitting there in the back rooms of some fucking 7-Eleven. And then a rogue employee says, "Yo, how about I quickly take a little peek at what the next chapter entails." And that's basically the raws, because it's just fucking pictures or like, you know, descriptions, pretty much, I guess. And then after that, it's gotta be translated. And that usually happens on like Friday, and then the following Monday is when it actually releases in the shops and shit. So, you know, there's a lot of time to save there. Not that it's gonna change the, it's pretty much only like, yeah, I have the possibility to, I don't know, I guess it's just to understand the story better. Like, there are a lot of translation things in there. Not that I'm gonna be able to read it perfectly, but, you know, it's just gonna be fun, I guess. Anyway, I don't know where I was getting at. I don't know what I was talking about. I only know that, wow, that was a disappointing collector fight. I did terribly. Oh well. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye.